Time is running out on this show? That's right, it is, and the real start date was yesterday. We all know that the XRP price chart is the most important thing that was said in this film. Where do we want to go? What's going on outside? What do we need to find? I'll take care of you. Next we'll look at the XRP ETF, since the new video came out at a time when 70% of people really like it. So, without further ado, please sit down and relax. Let's start this right away. Bitcoin is worth 9,681 hours right now. At the moment, Ethereum is worth 26.83, which is almost 1% more than it was yesterday. XRP is the most valuable coin right now, up more than 11%. With the total value of all cryptocurrencies staying the same, it's now worth an average of 2,071 cents. It was only slightly higher an hour ago at 275 and 277. It was between USDT and USDC. All of them are close to the dollar pegs at $3 trillion, $20 billion. XRP looks like a good purchase. I love it. Right now, this is what we need to pay attention to. Bitcoin needs to really take off. BTC needs to come out and fly to the top. This is what I see, and I don't like it. XRP has gone up in value, but what I'm seeing now could change because Bitcoin is about to have another small drop to around $90,000. It's also possible that Bitcoin won't change and will instead rise to between $100 and $104,000, where it will likely hit its all-time high. Although that would be ideal, we have seen that when market makers or someone else knows that Bitcoin is about to drop again, XRP will rise before anything else. This is especially true during this cycle, which started in November 2024, and is still going on today. In this way, XRP can keep its structure. What do I mean by that? Very simple. So, the lower $90,000 range, which is between $90 and $92, pulls the market down if the people who make the market manipulate it, or whatever term you want to use, know that Bitcoin is going to fall again, which is our low. XRP knows it can't go any lower because a drop in Bitcoin would make the market go down. To avoid this, it needs to stay above key trading levels, where support is found. Because of this, the price of XRP has been going up. This means that as Bitcoin starts to fall, XRP stays mostly the same and above the same support lines. Because of this, it can keep going up as long as it is not broken. In the end, it is taken. Keep an eye on this because it's really interesting if you've been paying attention. This is the XRP chart. You can look back on Sunday the 2nd. We are currently seeing a small U-shaped pattern after XRP fell. We're still in the woods, right? Making? We need to close the gap above. It's about 282 points, and we need to close it over that. If we're very optimistic, the price will go up even more to around $3, and we need to close above $3. But the 4 out of 1 day to 1 month trend for XRP right now is very positive. You want to get as low as $2.30 to the fall. I think Bitcoin would be lying between the bottoms of this candle if it wanted to turn around. The fix would cost between $230 and $250. That's still fine because XRP would still be in place at that point. We'll be ready for the next move when Q1 ends and Q2 begins. It will take us back to the $3 area, where we'll test the all-time high, and then it will pull us out of there and into the $4 to $5 range. Having said that, what does the Bitcoin trend look like? It looks like it's not as good as we had hoped, which is connected to what we just talked about, right? We don't think Bitcoin will go up in value and think it will go down again in the next day to a month. To keep things in order, XRP is going up. They will stay positive as you can see from Bitcoin and this green line. We can call you with the green wave to see the mouse. If you want to stay positive, it needs to stay above that. What kinds of goals are those? Right now it's at 96000, which is between 90 and 91000. The numbers we talked about. With this important breakdown pattern, Bitcoin may go back to the exact range we just talked about, which is 90 to 93. It will just pull in money there before going up, but it would still be hopeful. When this rise is over, the first thing you should look for is a price above 105. After going over $105, we will break the record high and hit the whole 115 to 200 range. We've been teaching and talking about that on this channel for the past, 2 months or so. All of this comes down to what Bitcoin will do, and how blockchain supporters will be part in its future. Like, hey, XRP is on the right track, but I think we still have more chop. This is the chart. On Coinbase you can see the daily rate for XRP to USD on the left, and the 4-hour rate in a small step to the right. He thinks we have a little more chop on your right now. Looking at the picture, I think this small red area is the last safe place for XRP to go. Are we going to get there? Bitcoin, a trustworthy cryptocurrency, says. They don't depend on it at all. He sent out a tweet last night. At first he said that he thought XRP might run and hit these lows before going up. Between 220 and 226, you can see the X-shaped mark. He thought that we might have used up all the available cash there, before making our way to this local high zone, which puts you between 270 and 320. Okay, the night after the move. He said that it looks like we will first aim for the range high. Afterwards, he thinks that things will change a bit and Bitcoin will be able to go over $100,000. If it doesn't do that though, it will finally get more buyers in the lower $90,000 area, and then push back up to reach its goal. A vote in favor of the XRP ETF is now 70% possible. Pay attention, I read an analyst's opinion this morning, They say that XRP has the least chance of being accepted because it has been sued so many times in the past, even though the US government is changing. Which ETF did I talk about at the start of the show? For you, which one is the least likely and which one is the most likely? Check out this speed. I trust my coworker James Safer, who is an expert in this field, so I take his word for it. I will do what Memphis says because it's better for him than for me. He thinks there is a 90% chance that the market will move, that the Litecoin ETF will be approved first, and that Doge and XRP will be approved after that. I wouldn't have any stake in that game, so I would just quote him on it since he might. Those numbers look good. In fact, I think it's both, and I'm pretty sure it's 90%. But as you say, this government has been so great about cryptocurrencies that it might not be enough good. Because of this, I think the change in the rules happened so quickly and dramatically. We're still figuring out what that means for when these goods will come out. I am, Uncle Bell. Inquire Maintenance Office HQ. Take a look, XRP will soon have its own ETF. It will happen this year. When is the only question. When will it get there? Q2 as I understand it, or do we have to wait until later in the year? The price goes up if it comes early. If XRP is expected to go up, let us know if we can get the ETF. This channel will be all about news and getting things up. It will make the price of XRP go up even more at a time when it is already going up. And it all starts in Q1. We're sure that by the end of the year our XRP will give us a double-digit XRP.